Hey folks, Aaron here, and I want to make a quick announcement. We are changing the name of the channel from Fits and Fun to Aaron's Demos. Something a little more appropriate that makes a little more sense. So with that said, let's move on and get into the review of the Canon 10 to 18 millimeter. Just your basic autofocus, manual focus, image stabilization. Now this is plastic here. There's a plastic ring. Very simple to carry around and does not add a lot of weight to the camera. This lens could be used for a variety of things, although I haven't quite figured out exactly its niche for what I like to do, but this isn't bad. The image stabilization on this lens works very well. I'm walking fairly quickly here. There's a lot of bounce in my step, a lot of bounce in the camera, and it's staying very smooth. Now look at this difference here between the 18 millimeter and look how much more you get with the 10. Humongous difference. There's 10, 18, 18, 10, 18, 10. Pretty nice. So here are some of my best photos I've taken in the last few months with it, some of the more interesting ones, and as you can see, it gets a lot of information in the picture. There's a lot going on here. That's what makes it so interesting and neat to use, is that it just gets so much in the picture. It's so wide at the 10 millimeter. The problem is you tend to run into some clutter if you're not careful. Now here's average to low light. This is where, in my opinion, it starts to struggle a bit. I did use the flash inside quite a bit, and it does work pretty well. It does okay with the flash. It sharpens it right up. But without the flash and low light, you do get a lot of grain, and it's not very detailed. You really have to struggle to keep the images sharp. So here's the contrast. Outdoors in really good to perfect lighting. As you can see, really sharp, clear. All the struggles that it had in the low light are gone, and the pictures are beautiful. Now also here I want to talk about this 16 by 9. I tend to think this lens, it gears. So if you notice here, a lot of these pictures are going to be in 16 by 9 format, and I did that intentionally because I wanted to see what it would look like filling the frame with this awesome wide angle lens. I figure, what's the point in having such a wide angle lens if you're going to have huge black bars on the side? Screens that I view it on, like my TV screen, my cell phone, or my laptop, all of which are 16 by 9 format. I print less than 0.1% of my photos, so I thought I would take them in 16 by 9, and I'm glad that I did. I think they look phenomenal. Now, whether or not this is something you would do, that's totally your choice. I prefer with this lens to shoot in 16 by 9. So I experimented and it paid off. Tell me what you think in the comments below, if you like it in 16 by 9 or 3 by 2. It's a super fun lens to use. It gives a different perspective than any other lenses that I have, being at 10 millimeter, super wide angle. I prefer, like I said, to shoot it in the 16 by 9. It's the only lens I'll shoot like that. And basically it's just cropping it in camera, so it's really no different than if you're shooting in 3 by 2 and just cropping it afterwards, but whatever. Like I said, fun to use, super lightweight, struggles in low light because it is a 4.5. Other than that, it's just a lot of fun and gives a lot of cool things. I'll link it in the description below if you want to check out the price on it. Thanks for watching, subscribe, keep an eye out for my next video. All right, thanks guys, see ya.